Hi guys, it's Jessie. I'm so excited to capture my 10th title here in Dubai. Yeah, we'll see, but just super happy to go home with a trophy.
Congrats, Jess, for this wonderful week for you and your team.
0, my friend. Dubai is pending. 3 words, 1 number. And anyone who follows Jessica Pegula knew exactly what she meant. 7 semifinals in a row. No titles, she wasn't complaining, she wasn't making excuses, she was just being honest about the one thing that had been missing from an otherwise brilliant run of form. Then Saturday happened. The WTA photoshopped her body on the morning of her own final, posted it publicly, said nothing. Pegula called them out, the internet exploded, and 3 hours later she walked onto center court in Dubai and played the best tennis of her week. 6-2, 6-4, 63 minutes. Title number 10. The 0 became a 1, and the WTA got a lesson they didn't see coming. Let's rewind to Saturday morning. Before the trophy, before the champagne, before any of that, the WTA posted a graphic on their official Instagram promoting the Dubai final. Pegula on the left, Svitolina on the right. Simple enough, except when people looked closer at Pegula's side of the image, something was immediately off. Her waist looked nothing like her. Part of her arm had simply vanished. The editing tool had mistaken the white stripe on her black Adidas kit for the background and wiped it out entirely. Nobody at the WTA caught it. Nobody reviewed it before it went live. It just went out to millions of followers. On the morning of a WTA 1000 final, Pegula saw it, and instead of calling her manager or drafting a formal complaint, she went straight to the comments. "What happened to my body?" she wrote. Then she followed it up by thanking whoever was responsible for giving her the waist of her dreams, while pointing out that pieces of her arm were also missing. It was funny, it was sharp, and it made the WTA look completely incompetent in front of their own audience. Madison Keys jumped in immediately. "All the 3 setters have you disappearing," she fired back. Jennifer Brady piled on. Fans flooded the comments. The post went viral for all the wrong reasons. And the WTA's response to all of it? They deleted the post, replaced it with a corrected version, and said absolutely nothing. No apology to Pegula, no acknowledgement to the fans, no statement of any kind, just a quiet swap and the hope that everyone would move on quickly enough. They didn't move on, because the players wouldn't let them. And what this moment exposed goes deeper than a careless editing mistake. These are the athletes the WTA is supposed to be promoting. Their image, their identity, their bodies. When you alter those things without permission and respond to being caught with complete silence, you are telling every player on tour exactly what their dignity is worth to the people running the show. Pegula understood that, Keys understood that, and they made sure the rest of the world understood it too. What makes it even more remarkable is what Pegula did next. She closed the laptop, put the phone down, and got ready to play a tennis final. Because as much as the Photoshop controversy deserved every bit of attention it got, Pegula had something far more important on her mind. Something that had been unfinished for 6 months. Something that 7 consecutive semifinals had been building toward. She wasn't going to let the WTA take that moment from her too. 7 consecutive semifinals is a number that demands respect. From the 2025 US Open all the way through to Dubai, Pegula had been showing up, competing at the highest level, and putting herself in position to win week after week after week. But position isn't the same as the trophy, and Pegula knew that better than anyone. She had said it herself, 0. Dubai is pending. The awareness of what was missing had been sitting with her the entire time. The final against Svitolina was supposed to be difficult. It looked difficult on paper. Svitolina had just come through a brutal 3-hour semi-final against Coco Gauff, but she was a 2-time Dubai champion. She knew this court. She knew this tournament. She had never lost a WTA 1000 final before in her career. Not once. Every time she had reached a final at this level, she had won it. That was the opponent waiting for Pegula on the other side of the net. Pegula dismantled her in 63 minutes. She dropped serve just once the entire match. She won 73% of her points on serve. She got off to a quick start, settled her nerves early, and never gave Svitolina a foothold to build from. The first set went 6-2, the second went 6-4, clean, controlled, completely dominant, and when the final point landed, Pegula became the first player in history to defeat Svitolina in a WTA 1000 final. That record had stood for Svitolina's entire career. Pegula ended it on a Saturday afternoon in Dubai. Standing at the trophy ceremony, microphone in hand, Pegula didn't reach for complicated words. She just smiled and said what she felt. A great birthday present. She turns 32 3 days later, and she celebrated by doing what she always does. She flew straight home. No extended celebration, no days off. By Monday, she was already entered into the ATX Open in Austin, defending a title she won there last year. Fans online couldn't believe the turnaround. One supporter wrote, "Can't be serious," when they saw her name in the Austin draw just 48 hours after winning in Dubai. Pegula's response to all of it was the same as it always is: just keep going. And that right there is the part of this story that deserves the most attention. Not the Photoshop, not even the title. It's the consistency underneath all of it. 7 consecutive semifinals before Dubai wasn't a failure. It was evidence of a player who had quietly built herself into one of the most reliable performers on the entire WTA tour. A player who keeps showing up regardless of what the week throws at her. The WTA humiliates her on social media in the morning. She wins a title in the afternoon. The calendar gives her 48 hours between a WTA 1000 final and her next tournament. She enters anyway. That is not normal. That is not something most players are capable of mentally or physically. But for Pegula, it just seems to be who she is. The zero is gone. Dubai is no longer pending. And if the WTA was hoping the Photoshop story would quietly disappear behind the result, they miscalculated. Because Pegula won the title and people are still talking about what happened that morning. Both things are true at the same time. She is a champion. And the organization running her sport still owes her an apology. Does the WTA owe Pegula an apology, or did she already answer them on court? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe.